Alright. So this was the resort, which was Mystic Dunes.
It was a great place, a very beautiful place.
It was a beautiful resort. I remember when we went, the kids were like all excited. Like, this is Disney World. Like, no, we're not at Disney World yet.
Not yet.
So it shows you right there, you don't have to stay at Disney World to get that same experience. Because our children thought we were at Disney World. And we weren't. We were at Mystic Dunes.
And it's what, 4 or 5 star resort?
Yeah.
So it
And
was
right
really
back
good.
there, we stayed at. Right there by the bushes, on the left side of the bushes there.
Yep, by the golf
Bottom
course.
level.
Yeah.
First floor, right by the bushes. So this is when we actually got into there, into the
Next
hotel.
day.
Yeah, the next day. And it was so exciting. It was so nice. You could just see in the picture. Look, Jaden is all excited.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking pictures. We were tired from the drive, but we didn't care. Look.
Yeah, ready for swimming.
Yeah. Everybody's excited. Look at that. Because we got in on a Sunday, and because I wanted to make sure we started Monday fresh. So, oh, look at Jaden flexing. And so this is actually starting the first day. And this is
Yeah.
my daughter and her friend getting the makeup done.
Mermaid makeup, yeah.
And what I ended up doing, and this is kind of actually funny, I thought my daughter was gay because she kept having friend after friend after friend.
And all girlfriends.
Yeah.
Not a single boyfriend.
Right. All these female friends that were, and she never lied to me. She would say, "Oh, Dad, they're gay," and I'm like, "Is she trying to tell me something?" So we had booked originally her sister to go with us, and she couldn't make it. So instead of canceling all that, and there was a lot, we spent a lot of money on just that one,
One
her sister
person,
going.
tickets and everything, yeah.
So, and we could have canceled it, but my daughter, we said, okay, you can have a friend come along if you want to have a friend come along, because I wanted her to feel, if she was gay, I wanted her to feel like I wouldn't, forsake her or kill her, because I kept telling her, I said, I think my daughter might be gay. And she's not telling me. Because I don't want her to commit suicide. There's a lot of things that can happen.
You didn't be afraid of what dad is gonna think.
Right. And so that's why I allowed her to bring this friend along that I thought they were dating. And I knew my daughter wouldn't disrespect me and do anything in the house. Even if my daughter, like right now, she's engaged. She knows if she spent the night in my house, nothing's gonna go on in that house. And the same thing with that, because she had her little brothers busting in the room all the time. The door was open all the time, except for when they changed. So I just thought that was funny. So I just wanted to, touch on that part, because it was kind of funny that I was like, "Do you think she's gay? I don't know. She's always got
talk to her.
Yeah, she's got gay friends. I don't want to pressure her, but But anyway, back to the video. So we had booked to get this makeup thing done. So Destiny and her friend got the princess makeup done, all
The mermaid
yeah.
one, yeah.
And that was at the Pirates of the Caribbean area. And then Jaden and Dominic were supposed to get
The pirates.
the part done. So that's where we are right here. And as you can see, Dominic is not happy. He's the only pirate.
Because Jaden said he don't want to get it done. Because he just
Yeah, look
scared.
at him. Look at him. He's just sitting
He's
there like,
I don't think so.
And look at Dominic. Look at him like, Mama's so. But Mom came to the rescue.
I'm like,
She-
my best buddy, let's get it done.
Yeah, she went in there and got that done. And you know what? I was like, what? She's gonna do that? And she walked around Disney World like this. And people were like,
People are staring and looking. Is that a woman or a man?
Right, we're over there holding hands, and people will stop and look, and
It was funny.
this is like what you call a bad makeover when people put on the big eyebrows. And you know what? It was really sweet of you though, honey, because Dominic,
It still looked good on me. I looked like a pirate.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, people were staring at us when we left that place. For the rest, and she forgot after a while, and we just walked around like that. But that was beautiful. So this is at
from
Star Wars.
Yeah.
And the Star Wars. I was very excited because I love Star Wars. She knows that.
And Dominic was excited when he saw that too, because he's also
This
fan.
especially.
And
And I'm gonna say
lightsaber
one. I'm
dudes.
gonna say one thing about this though. The
Oh, lightsabers.
you have to give respect and props to the employees that work there because they make it magical for you. It's not Disney World that makes it magical. What makes it magical is your experience there and the employees that go out of their way to make sure that you feel great. And this is an example. So this gentleman was helping my sons build their lightsabers, and they were excited. But I made sure to get there's pictures that we have where we have the employees because. Man, can you imagine this guy doing this, for how many hours, helping people just put stuff together all day, and probably
he's
not
actually suggesting them to, okay, do you want it exactly like that, or what piece you want to put on, and all that. You can make your own type. So the boys made their own. They didn't go with directly the prototype.
And he was very suggestive, and it was just like, man, that is very appreciative of what he did. So Jaden got his. I think he ended up copying off of Dominic.
Yeah, I guess Dominic.
Because Dominic was mad because he was like, I want Darth Maul's. So what does he do?
Jaden is like, Dominic has 2. I want 2. They do.
Right. And then there's Jaden showing his off. There's Sidra in the background. And if you notice, though, Sidra in the background, let's freeze in this photo a minute. Sidra was annoyed because
They're hitting each other's lightsabers. Like, come on, you're gonna break it. We just bought it.
We all had lightsabers, so I couldn't take a picture of that because I was busy. We were out here, dueling. And then Sidra, as you see in the background, she's walking away because she was like, "What are you doing? Put him away and let's go." So she was a party pooper. So she messed up. And then they go walking off. Like, okay, let's take a pose real quick with our light. Look how excited they were, though. And that's what it's for. You can make, magic anywhere, but man, it was just fun there. They were just really excited.
And those were the lunch boxes. They got their food in it.
Expensive, of course.
It was.
I was like, what the heck is in that thing? Now here, this is
the car show.
The car show, and we were all sitting there, and this was for Jaden. And Jaden, we made sure we did this show because this is Jaden's favorite character.
Yep,
and he still watches this all those
back to back, the cars. Yeah, cars 1,
he watches
2, 3,
them still.
4, all of them back to back.
He's 11 and he loves it still. When he's in a bad mood or if he's upset or sad, boom, Lightning McQueen. He's in there watching it. But I wanted to make sure for Jaden that he got to experience that, and I don't know if they still have that show there or not. But that was
the last time they didn't have
as
it.
at Disney Hollywood Studios, I think it was.
Yeah, it was at a Hollywood Studios.
And he was so excited. He was so excited just sitting there watching the show because they had the vehicles from the Cars animated movies doing all these stunts. And then at the end, he got to meet Lightning McQueen, which is this photo here, and he is just, excited. So it was nice. It was really nice. And then he got his mom in there with him. Dominic was like, I don't know what it
is.
Yeah. And then there's Jaden driving in the back behind us.
And Jeanette got her special cup.
And that's Disney Hollywood Studios right there. So we won't comment on every photo.
And Abney had to do the
American
Idol.
Yeah.
She went to the second round.
Yeah. And I feel bad because at first I was like, we ain't here for American Idol. We're here to have a good time. But then I told myself, okay, that includes your daughter having a good time. So she loves singing and she wanted to try it on the American Idol. And so I went in there with her. And she was nervous.
We had to wait outside for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do nothing while she's in there because she's underage.
Yeah. Right, yeah, because she was a minor, so
we can't leave her.
But it was a good memory, so it was worth waiting for to do it. There's Sidra. This is when we went to what's that place called? The zoo-ish one?
Oh, okay, so that one was far. Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, Disney Animal Kingdom. That's what this was.
Did I really wear that short? Because we went with
And
mom
she was
and
my
dad.
mom, man.
Oh my god, did I really wear that?
And I'm going to say this. She's my wife, so I'll let her wear what she wants to wear. But I was like, let's see what mom says. Because, once you walk out of the bedroom and mom looks at your outfit, if mom gives a certain look, I'm going to be like, you got to go back and change. Because I don't want to hear this later on from mom,
Oh my God.
It looked cute though, but and there's the boys ready.
They were sleeping with us.
Yeah. My babies, I love them. So now this isn't Disney Hollywood Studios right here though. This is
A Magic Kingdom.
yeah. And that's her friend there.
Jojo. Yeah.
Jojo. There's Dom. Dom, actually, that's a cute story to that photo. Dom asked me beforehand, hey, Dad, how should I approach these guys? Because he has Asperger's, he's high-functioning autistic. So everything to him is on a scientific level. So he's like, I know that there's guys in this. I don't want to spoil it for Jaden. But since I know there are real people in these, how do I go about, approaching them? And I was like, whatever you want to do, buddy. So sometimes he would shake their hand, sometimes he would pound. And then as time went on, he started giving them hugs. So it was cute. We were hot.
It was hot. Yeah, very hot.
Right. We brought C, gave him a hug there finally. Now we jump back to
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom, yeah. So, and Animal Kingdom was beautiful though. It was hot there too. That's why we took umbrellas, But to keep the sun right off of you, I'm telling you, Chinese umbrellas, I think they were
Yeah,
called.
we got the Chinese umbrellas.
Chinese umbrellas, and they fan out, and it was nice. It took it down at least by 8 degrees. When you put that over, but when you
We
hold
can
it.
hold it on, yeah, keeping the shade. And it's lightweight, lighter than the other umbrellas.
Right.
It's good.
And in this picture also, mom is in a wheelchair, so guess what? We didn't have to wait for any rides. So
Because remember, we were waiting in the line for
Right.
Safari, and then an employee was passing for Switch, and he's like, "Why are you
Waiting.
there?
Yeah, you need to be.
You are handicapped.
Yeah.
You can come up." And then he went and talked to somebody, and then came and then took the whole group, and everybody was looking like, "What the
What are you doing?
fuck?"
We're out here waiting in the heat. Yeah, you're out here waiting in
And
the
we
heat.
went up right on
Like,
the road.
excuse us, we're VIP now, and
That's when we figured out actually that we can use the
Right.
Fast Pass.
And didn't we have to pay for Safari, or did we not?
No,
Because there was a bunch of things we paid for that first year that you did. I couldn't remember if Safari was one of
no,
them.
I
or
don't
not.
think Safari we paid for.
But once again,
But
it
yeah,
was,
here we were standing in the line.
right,
That's when the employee came and saw
right,
us.
and then we're right in the. So we were actually standing in the line, and like I said, once again, it's all about the employees. I'm gonna tell you right now. People always say it's Disney magic. The Disney magic is the employees,
Yep.
and
The Disney people make it happen.
and that happens all the time when we're there. I don't know about other people, but it's happened for us every time. And this time, like I said, he didn't have to come over. He was walking past, and he stopped, and he said, "You don't have to be here, ma'am." And then he pulled us out of the line, put us up at the front of the line, so mom didn't have to wait.
Yep.
So, like I said, it's a lot of good good things. I won't show it. So this is Animal
All
Kingdom.
animated.
And it was beautiful. It was very beautiful there, and like another employee, like he was posing back there. Like I said, they really go out of their way, and it was nice. We won't always talk. We were waiting on somebody on one of you guys' rides. There we are again.
There we are at the front.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're
See,
at the front.
nobody behind
Nobody
us,
around. Yeah.
Because we are at the
Yeah.
front.
Yep. And look at the smile. Everybody was like, "What? We don't have to wait," because my mom, my stepdad, they are older, so it was really nice to get up there for them and get them. And we got on that ride, and it really eased the tension. Look, he's like, "I'm hot." He doesn't say it. He didn't have to. I already knew he was hot. So this is the Safari. And we didn't have to wait that long, thanks to that.
And here on this big trees in the middle of the park, and it has all the animals engraved on it. So if
That's what it was.
You have to pay
Okay.
attention. Yeah, you have to pay attention on it.
I just remember it looked cool, like something out of a movie.
Because it's right in the middle of the Animal Kingdom.
And I remember I kept quoting from Jurassic Park because, remember, nothing was really out. And I actually said, we do actually get to see dinosaurs at some point on this tour, right? And finally we got to see the rhinoceroses, the rhinoceros, or rhinoceroses, I don't know. And then this looks like, this is
Plant
awesome.
lady.
Yeah, the plant lady. This was awesome. I didn't know. I don't know if they even knew at first. Like maybe
It was out of nowhere. Somebody said, "Oh, that's the person," and we were like, "Where? What you talking about?"
Right. I didn't. No one knew.
She was scaring people. It's like
Once
she
again.
blended in so good.
Yes, employees make the match. This woman did really, and she would like. It was like, I don't know. The way she moved was like really.
Because she's standing on those sticks. What do you
Yeah.
smell?
Yes.
It's like,
I hope she
how
got
is she
paid
walking?
good. I hope she got paid good, because man.
She must have worked in the circus or something.
And then there you go, Azim.
And look at her, she's so beautiful.
Yeah, she
It's
was,
and
she
she's
was.
making it more natural and beautiful with her poses and all that. It's like,
Right. It wasn't like, it might have been different if she just had her eyes open. The way she did it was like she was a real, I don't know, it sounds stupid, but
But
like a
she's
real
actual
plant.
plant, yeah.
It was really cool. And there's another one there, but
And Jaden's foot.
and look, there's her face right there. You see it. You see it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
But yeah, she was
You
beautiful,
can't
though.
tell unless you actually pay attention.
And she didn't move. She didn't always move. There were times people just walked by. She never did anything. And then all of a sudden, she would just start moving. And it was just like, everybody would be like, oh, wow,
Whoa,
it's alive, you know. And everybody started to gather around once she, you know, got over there.
And of course, I had to get Chip and Dale.
Epcot Center? Is this Epcot?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Now you see Dominic, he's hugging him. Everybody's getting in the picture. Jaden actually was
Is
kind
it
of...
Epcot or is it... No, this is Disney.
No, this was
Magic Kingdom.
No, I think it was Epcot.
No, this is Magic Kingdom.
I bet you it was because the way I remember we went through that hallway and then Chip and Dale was right there on the left hand side. And we were at
Epcot, we left early that day because the train, remember?
Yeah, and that's what that next picture is for. See, Epcot. See the stars right there. I'm telling you, we walked through that tunnel, and then on the left hand side, Chip and Dale was right there. And remember where we went when we went with your family last year?
Because Chip and Dale was
okay.
right at the entrance, though.
No. Remember when we went with your family last year, and at Epcot, and we walked through that same tunnel, and that's where we were. Where was it? Big Hero 6. So where Big Hero 6 wasn't there this year, but that same little tunnel right outside that tunnel is where they were, and they're not there every year. I'm just saying that they happened to be there that time. And then see, it rained. Remember when we left early, and that's why Jaden had that bandana on. Now we get to Cinderella's castle.
And that was the Wednesday that we had dinner, right?
Yeah. Everybody was tired.
Oh my god.
Everybody was
Wednesday or
tired.
Thursday was we had dinner?
It's probably Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. No,
Thursday.
Thursday, because Wednesday we went to the luau.
Yeah, Wednesday we went
So-
to Epcot and Luau. So Thursday was, oh my god, we are exhausted. We don't want to do, so everybody's like, oh god, first we have to go to the park. And we had to go because we have a lunch schedule and we cannot skip it.
That is why Sidra is looking
Everybody
like
was
she's
like,
looking right there.
Everybody's mad and tired and sweaty.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah, but we didn't even walk around the park at that time. We just went straight to the Cinderella's castle. And
Because we left late and we're like, okay, we gotta leave so we can be there on time.
right, so I was like, you know, so we had a little, and then here's the kids. We were just having this text the other day. Well, actually November, but it was funny because my daughter brought up how everybody was acting. Me, I was like, hey, I paid for this, so I'm taking all these pictures.
While everybody's
Yeah.
like, oh god.
And then,
Look at this picture. Oh god,
Right there.
thank god we got in the air.
Sidra forcing a smile. My
I'm
daughter, Destiny, is like, okay, you know, poor Cinderella. Jade is like, okay, let's get it
I am
done.
already tired, yeah.
Me, I'm like, hey, I paid for this. It was like $300 and something bucks. I paid for that. We're gonna do the whole experience. And then Dominic feeling uncomfortable down there, you know, because he's like, okay, Dad. It's funny that I'm the one that remembers everything, because everybody's like, well, how are we acting? I'm like, oh, I remember how everybody's acting, because I was like, I don't care how you're acting. We're doing this experience because I paid for it. So, but it was hilarious. But as you see the text messages, see they're all laughing about it. But I'll let y'all read that. We're not going to go through all these. You guys can read these messages that the kids. I have a group chat with my kids on our cell phone, so everybody thought it was amusing, you know, about what occurred that day, and we got a good laugh. It was a good memory regardless. See, look, there I am, $300 plus, people, just to eat there. Let's put this in perspective. So once we sat down,
That was our waitress.
yeah, we'll go back there. That was our waitress.
She was from Ohio
Toledo,
to
I think, wasn't it?
no, Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, I thought she said Toledo. Okay.
And we were like, oh wow, so you're from Ohio too? We were excited.
Right. And like I said, I don't know, I keep repeating it, but man, the employees really make it happen. And I hope they are taken care of, because she came up, and as you see, Sidra all of a sudden smiling again. Once we sat down, I think it's because we knew we could sit down and rest.
As soon as we sat down, everybody's smiling and everybody's awake and energetic. It's like,
Right. And so while we're waiting for our food, the princesses come. And, you know, so everybody's smiling and getting up. Everybody was tired, but now everybody can get up to go pose with the
yeah,
princesses.
look at Ebony, all happy and
Yeah.
all awake.
Everybody, oh, I'm so happy. Let's go pose with the princesses. You know, and, you know,
I know, right?
yeah, we'll keep it nice. So then, see, look, everybody just happy. Even
Jeanette, that's her happy face.
Yeah. That's her happy face. And it was the best food I ever had. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's the truth. I don't hate to say that. I'm serious. It was the best steak I ever had. Let's say the steak, I mean. The food was good. So I rave about it, you know, to this day. The steak, I was like, wow. They make sure that you know that you paid that much money to get in there to eat, because the food was good. I don't know
Yeah, because we had that on your birthday actually. And after the food, the waitress brought cake for you and surprised you with the candle on it.
Right.
It's like, what?
Right, I forgot. The first few years we would go the week of my birthday, and I forgot about that. Yeah, and then they would always, you know.
Yeah, because the lunch we scheduled on his birthday, and that was a surprise for her, from her. So she just, because the waitress made sure that it's him, and she did look at your ID, right? And that's when she saw that, oh, today's his birthday. And she didn't say nothing until at the end when she brought the cake.
And once, yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's what
It's
we
a
love
surprise.
Disney World.
It's
You
like,
know?
what?
You know, and we'll do other videos like this where we have for all of our different vacations, and we've been to other parks, Universal Studios. It was great. It was fun, but the employees were still not like the employees at Disney World.
Yeah.
There still wasn't that extra something.
That magic of
Yeah.
employees.
And
They are actually happy to work, you can tell.
Right, and we'll leave it at that because I don't want to spoil it too much for when we do the Universal Studios video. But you know, there is. I know when we went to Universal, we were like, "This is a great place," but the people aren't like the people at Disney World. You know, at Disney. So the next photo flows over into.
It's still Disney World, but we are at.
This is Magic Kingdom.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Magic Kingdom, the same
Because
place.
remember, so yeah, 'cause we went to E8 and then we went.
Is it the Under the Sea?
Yes, Under the Sea. Under
Okay.
the Sea. And what's great though is, you know, the boys are up there looking out, and then
Taking picture, and then there
And then
is
somebody would-
put a bomb.
yeah, and someone we never will see again. Probably, you know, it's what are the odds? But that's how it is at Disney World. People are just happy to be there. I mean, you have some people that are butt heads, and I smiled and we all laughed when we saw that, because she leaned down and right beside
smiled,
Jaden
yeah.
and smiled, and it brings a
And
smile
we
on my
all
face.
actually laughed, and then
Yeah.
we talked to her.
Right.
It's like,
You
it
know?
was nice.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice feeling. So you had a good memory because this is Under the Sea. It's going to be a little blurry because this
We
is
are
back.
moving.
Well, it's also dark kind
Right,
of.
yeah.
And this is when I first started recording. I mean, I've been recording things for a while, so it's not really a surprise that I'm doing all this stuff now. But I always want to document everything that we did. And the kids loved it. It was a great ride. That's a great thing about
More
Disney World.
relaxing ride.
Yeah, when you're tired, get on some of these rides, you know, and it's slow and air conditioned, and you can relax for a little bit, you know, and that's what's nice about going there, because they don't have that like at different parks that we've been to. Even here in we know we have Kings Island, Cedar Point here. The rides here are get on, get off, you know. But I think they might have a few newer rides like Disney type rides now, but there's rides for everybody there though. I don't like
Every
fast
age
rides
group,
anymore.
yeah.
And that wasn't the year though that Dominic flipped out, was it? I think it
The
was
first
the
year,
next year.
no, it's a year after.
So we'll save that story for when we get to that one because we do have the pictures. So this here is when's
Polynesian
this
resort.
is Polynesian Resort.
We had
Beautiful.
luau, yeah.
Yeah, and the luau. So once we
In the
got in
evening, yeah.
there, everybody wanted to take pictures by the water. Sidra and Mom walked.
It was a beautiful resort.
It is expensive as heck to stay there. We didn't stay there, but if you want to blow some cash, go ahead. But it's a beautiful place.
We did lose some cash for eating there, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was worth it.
Yeah. So this is where everybody's getting their.
Garlands or
No, what do they call it? I forget what it's
Not
called.
the garland. What is it?
There's a name for it though. No, it's not that. There's a name. There's a actual indigenous name for what they're putting around them, and I forget what's called. But they welcome you in Hawaiian style, and then they put those on you. And there's Dominic. He swore he was cool. There's Mom and Dad.
Later on, he was fighting with Jaden that,
There's
that's
Jaden.
mine, that's mine.
Yep.
And they were cutely putting it everywhere.
So there was always helping Mom. I appreciate it. And then we sat down, and we were waiting for our food. Now I'll tell you what. Once again, we're gonna praise Disney again on the employees. She is allergic to pineapple. Guess what? We're in pineapple hell.
They cooked everything with pineapple.
Right. But they made sure that they have I don't know how they did it because nothing was in contact with her food. They had a separate menu for her. We even made sure because you have to
When we had it ordered, they asked about
Yeah.
allergies, and I told
Right.
them I'm allergic to pineapple.
Right.
And they're like, okay.
So this was months
try to
before.
accommodate to it.
right.
Because everything that we make here for the luau that's gonna be there has pineapple. So
All right. So
when we sat down, the waiter came and was it waiter or waitress? I forgot. Well,
it was
both of them came.
Yeah, the waitress or waiter and somebody else came, like
Yeah.
a manager. or
So
something.
they.
Because they knew already. They already knew.
So they came and directly asked who has the allergy on the table.
Because you have to reserve this. You just can't
Mm-hmm.
go in. So when we reserved this months ahead of time, when we sat down, they already had it in the system, and they walked over and said, "Okay, which
And the
person?"
chef also came out.
Yes.
The chef actually who
Yes.
made my food came out
Yes.
and asked, okay, what are you allergic to? What do
Right.
you want to eat? And they
Right.
especially gave me the choices and especially made food for me.
Right. And it makes you stuff like that makes you go, I don't mind spending that money for this because of the experience and how they treated us. So yeah, it was nice. So everybody is just relaxed, having a good time. Look at all the smiles. That's Jaden's mother right there, and there's Sidra smiling. You don't see me though, because I'm always the one taking the pictures.
And that's where he actually kissed me after eating his pineapple-filled food. And the next day, I'm like, why am I itching? I didn't
Yeah.
touch nothing. My sore throat is...
All that work to
And
make sure she didn't get any pineapples on her, and then I kissed her. It wasn't the next day; it was that night.
No, the same night you kissed me.
Yeah, I
but
thought you said the next day, 'cause
next
that
day
night-
I felt itching and all that.
Right.
I'm like, why am I itching?
And then fortunately, she has her allergy stuff.
I'm like, good thing I took the allergy medicine because I have sinuses, but I took the Benadryl with me. So I took Benadryl. Thank God I took 2 tablets of it.
Right.
But then I'm like, why am I still itching? What is
And then I
wrong?
told her, I said, "Oh, you know what? I forgot. I had pineapples." So,
I kissed you, remember?
Yeah,
Like,
so-
shut.
so that was my bad. That was my bad. And then this is
The next
Epcot.
day. Yeah, this is Epcot actually.
Yeah. So was the Chip and Dale. If you go back and look at the clothes.
No, but my clothes were different.
Oh, were they?
This is Epcot. Yeah, this is my clothes.
Oh, okay. I was wrong then. My bad. I guess you were right. Oh wait, yeah. This is Epcot. Yeah. And man, it was beautiful. This is her favorite area is Japan, and that's
It
where-
was all of us
yeah.
because even Ebony was excited and all
And
that.
yeah, all her anime shirts, she buys them like by the loads when we go there. It was just a really that's one of our favorite places, you know, because we're anime fans though. But and then they
got our names written in Japanese in the back
Yeah.
of our character.
and they were all excited writing their names down, and then the woman
Learning
would-
how to write
Yeah.
down and all that.
and then there's an employee. I always, like I said, make sure I have employees in there in my photos because they made it happen. Oh, this is our
This is
second.
Morocco.
And this is our second favorite spot is Morocco because I always it's a tradition for me to make sure I get stuff for her at Morocco. Clothes, and ankle bracelets, all that stuff. And also, this is where we always have to go to see Aladdin and Jasmine.
Yep, that's the one place where they will be. And this is where we were actually waiting in the line.
Right. And then
Everybody's taking turns to take pictures while the others are standing in the line and relaxing in the shade.
and, you know, it's funny.
Real hot.
Remember when the girls behind us were complaining about him, and they were like, "Oh, come on, we got to go in here. Aladdin doesn't even look like he's from the Middle East. This guy's white." And it was 2 white girls. And they're like, "Aladdin looks like some white guy. Where they? This is like a cop out." Well, we're here. We might as well get it done. And
We stood in the line for an hour.
but it was beautiful though, walking around there. That was really beautiful. Now here's the kicker though. When they were talking, she finally met them, and he, especially Aladdin, was very impressed with Sidra in the sense that he was like, you know, you look, you could be from Agrabah, you know, and he went through all these things and was very respectful, and it was really cool, you know, just seeing them. They were in character. They were in character, but I think he was just really impressed because he was like, you know, you could be, you know.
He's like, I might get fired for that, but you should be the one who should be Jasmine.
Right,
and Jasmine laughs.
Right. And that was.
Yeah, see here, he's checking my hair. He's like, yeah, you should be the one who should be Jasmine.
But yeah, it was cool though. So it was, and there you go. There's our 2013. There's way more that we took than that, but I didn't want this to go over too long, and I just wanted to show you some things we did at Disney, but we did a lot more than that.